So I'm going to be talking throughout this next game. If you guys haven't already, drop the team a follow on Twitter and on any social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Just search at Team Ohana with 2 underscores. Team Ohana __. Search it up. All socials, and then join our Discord, !team. So throughout this next game, if I die, the next 2 games, if I die again, the next 3 games, basically until I'm done talking, I'm going to explain, here I got my talking points, I wrote things down. I'm going to be explaining why I started the team. Yeah, and some of y'all have already followed me on everything, and I love you guys, and I'm just so excited. Okay, I'm going to start off with why I made a team, the inspiration behind the name, etc., etc. Then I'll talk about how to join, then I'll talk about how to get involved in the community, and then I'll be talking about the plans for the future. So those are kind of our 4 bullet points, and then I'll open it up to a Q&A, although I feel like I'm going to be answering most of your questions. So without further ado, let's get right into the news. Basically, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to join a team, but I've also wanted to own my own. And then when I joined Omen, which was kind of like a bigger team, I just made me want to own my own team more than I like. But then I was like, there's no real. But then I was in Omen, so you can't really, you know what I mean? So I was in Omen, can't do much there. Then I left Omen. People told me to start my team. Obviously, I wanted to, but I was just, I don't know. I was at the second half of my gap year for high school. I was kind of just demotivated. I was streaming just to stream. I didn't have a purpose. I didn't have a goal. I still enjoyed streaming. Part of it's due to the state of Fortnite, but things just felt, for lack of better terminology, really monotonous. And I didn't like that. So one of the things I did was apply to college and go to college. I'm gonna go play volleyball, this and that. Then I'll be honest, I mean, obviously people have asked me about starting teams and this and that, but I was always like, the mobile scene really just isn't that good for starting a team right now. That was kind of my excuse for not doing it. And I always told myself, if I'm gonna start a team, I am going to pump money into it. It's going to be the best it can possibly be. I won't be able to pump as much money as I want to and do everything as professionally as I want to until after I graduate college, after I've made tons of money. And I don't want to wait that long. I feel like I'm fresh in the mobile community right now. I feel like it's better to just start something and get it going than to wait. Because if I waited to start streaming until, I'll wait till I get my PC, I don't want to do these crappy quality mobile streams, I wouldn't be streaming right now ever. Because I started streaming with a crappy phone quality and then made money from streaming to get the PC. So it's, I'll be honest, right now there's not much money going into Ohana. I'm just looking for people who are in it with the same goals as me, which I will talk about here in the future. A lot of the mobile teams, I mean, you had FNX, you had Celeste, you had Omen too. I've been around, I've seen things, I've seen everything unfold. I want to do things differently. I want to do things well. I want to do things fun, and most importantly, I want to create. I like to think I've already found success in creating the Shuttle family and an amazing community, but I want more, and I have a. I said I didn't have a passion, or I didn't have any motivation. My motivation is now Ohana. I mean, you look at 100 Thieves, you look at FaZe, they have these awesome communities and fan bases, and I want something like that. Not just for myself, but for a team. And so I brainstormed with names, and when Ohana came to my brain, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's 100% Ohana. You know, like it's just too good of a name, and then this and that, and it all started to come together. I've been in orgs and I've been in teams and I've seen how things are run, but I want to do things how I want to do them. I want content to be a focus. I want things to be fun and exciting. I was in Omen, and I was in Omen, and that was that. There was no we do things here and there, but I want to make a team, and that's what I'm doing. I'm making a team where it's more than just a team. You don't join the team to just like, cool, I'm in Ohana, and then you put it in your bio, and that's it forever. You don't do anything, and then you leave in a few months because you got bored because you didn't do anything. I'm making a team where you're involved in the team, and it's more than just, how did I just reload my AR when it was max? You're in this team to be in this team. You're not in this team to just have the name in front of you. And that's kind of my main thing. That was kind of the main thing that I didn't enjoy from other teams. And watching other teams, I'd see someone join and like, cool, and then I like forget they were in it, and then they left. I was like, oh. So that's the biggest thing is, and I've got tons of things to do that. I'm not just gonna expect my players and creators to give me 100% and I'm just gonna ignore them. I got things planned. Some really fun things planned. And so this is how I'll segue. I'm looking for people who grind, and I want people that are in it because they're in it and they want to be in it. People because they're in it to be in it. I want people that are in it because they want to be in it, not for the numbers, not because they want to be big, not because they want to have clout. Obviously all that stuff nice and everybody wants it, but if that's the main reason for somebody to be a pro player or to be a content creator, I don't want that. I want people who are here to be engaged in our community and here because they have a true passion for the industry and all things included in that statement. And I'll start off by saying this. I have made obviously lots and lots and lots of friends throughout in the mobile community throughout the past few years, 2.5 years, whatever. I have to look at Ohana from a professional standpoint. So I love you all so much, but please don't be the people who DM me asking if they can join, if they can join, if they can join, if they can join. Please. I love you guys. I'm not gonna hate you. I just don't want to have to repeatedly say the same things. I'm telling you guys how you can join right now. I might do some recruitment challenges. I don't know. I'm iffy on them. We'll see. I hope to do some recruitment challenges, but recruitment challenges, I'm not looking, sure, I'm looking for the best, but I'm also looking for the people who have the most passion and are grinding the hardest. So, and I am, I'm excited for our first recruit. I feel like our first recruit is setting the tone early, and I feel like he's a perfect example of being in it because of his true passion, and I'm super excited. Staff members, well, the only staff member we have right now is Mars. She's our Discord manager. I don't know, is that Llama? Look at that. Y'all see that? I don't know if that's a stat. We don't really have any staff members right now. Things will be expanded in the future. I've got some ideas. That's unfortunate. I wanted to open that for XP. But my biggest thing is I love y'all, and I have to look at this from a professional standpoint. So, the biggest thing I'm looking for is content creators. I want to create... Oh, I forgot to say this at the beginning. Obviously, this was kind of inspired by 1%. The whole 1% boys, and things that they just did. Like, I don't want to say it was 100% them because it's always been a thought. But it was, I watched their videos and I watched their explanation and I was like, they were the reason for me not waiting till I had a bunch of money. You know, I was like, who needs money? I'm starting. So, I will be looking for competitive players due to the fact that cash cups are a thing right now. I'm not just looking for somebody who grinds creative, hops into tournaments, and plays. No. I'm looking for competitive players who are growing their socials, interactive with their communities, looking to be a part of something that's bigger than just themselves. Can't say that, but that's pretty much what I'm looking for right now. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be a grinder, and you have to show potential. You have to have some skill, obviously. Don't even have to have earnings necessarily. Obviously, I don't know. I don't plan to pick up too many pro players, and I also don't plan to pick up too many content creators. I want a solid group of 3 or 4 to kind of fit how I plan to run my content on the channel and the videos, ideas, and to help me film these TikToks and all these things that I have planned. But the thing about all my ideas is that there's so many more, or the thing about it is I have so many more content ideas if I add a couple of pro players to the team. So I definitely look to be picking up a few. And the biggest thing I'm looking for in a pro player is, because you don't provide a lot of value to a team other than exposure, especially with Fortnite Mobile, and that's a whole nother conversation. Just, you don't provide a lot for a team. So, but because of like, in the nicest way possible, it's just a fact. So like, if you're just a pro player, any region wise, sorry, I'm not really reading chat right now. I'm doing a Q&A, so I'm seeing a lot of questions. I'm like not even looking at chat, bro. I am looking down at my iPad. I will answer questions at the end of when I'm done talking. No, region is any. Region is any. Obviously, preferably NA West, or sorry, NA East and NA West, but any. And so NA East, NA West. Or was I? Pro players. If you just hop on and you play in the tournaments and you practice creative and scrims, but you don't do anything out of it, you don't provide anything. I'm looking for the pro players that are growing their socials, have a true passion in content, as well as being a pro player. That's what I'm looking for. And if you can't provide that, then I'm sorry. But I know I'm a fun dude and I like to have fun and I like to be nice to everybody. But when it comes to teams, there's a harsh reality sometimes, and that's not getting into the team. So that's kind of what I mean. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. How can you join? Make a name for yourself. Make a name for yourself. There's no recruitment challenge yet. I'm sure one will happen in the future. Make a name for yourself. Do things. Stand out. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but that's what I'm gonna tell everybody. Make a name for yourself. I think that's all I've got for how to join. As far as content creator goes, unfortunately, I'm preferring people that have face cams and have Elgatos and laptops or PCs to stream with. If you don't, I'm willing to make an exception if you have a stellar community and a stellar content and insanely unique and stuff like that. But face cams and Elgatos and PCs and being able to send me things tailors what I'm looking for in order to make content for this team. So hopefully that kind of answers that. Again, I'll do a Q&A in a second. How you can get involved in the community. I really want to create a team that people can feel more than just a fan base of. They can feel like they're actually a part of the team, a part of the community without actually being on the team. And I want people to feel that way because the creators interact with the community, the pro players interact with the community. Everybody interacts with the community. It's not just a team that people get behind for no reason. Join our Discord. Customs will be hosted quite frequently. I don't want to say anything yet, but I want to do an Ohana Cup, like a Fortnite Cup. Obviously, it wouldn't be hosted by Epic or anything like that, but that'll be a lot. That'll be something to keep your eyes peeled out for, an Ohana Cup. And follow us on all of our socials. Support us. You don't have to, by all means. That just is greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna do one shameless plug here. If you aren't using a creator code, or you just don't know whose creator code to use, I would greatly appreciate it if you used Code Shottle, so I can provide cash, customs, and help do things to help grow Ohana. Again, that's just if you want to. I'd appreciate it. That's my one plug I'll do. Plans for the future. For now, I'm just looking for Fortnite. I want to dip our toes in, get started. I didn't want to go too big at once and spread ourselves too thin. But I know that PUBG and COD Mobile have fan bases that are more intense than Fortnite because they have teams that they can get behind. So we will dive in the future. Plans for the future, Ohana Cup. I'm ready to pick up people who are deserving, and overall I'm ready to do things differently than we've seen in the mobile community. That's what I'm most excited for, honestly. I don't expect, no. Yeah. I'm just excited to do things differently and provide a different experience than has been before in the mobile community, and that's pretty much it. I think I touched on everything I wanted to. Does anybody have any question? Mobile only? Yes. For a while. Chat.
This is what I call a pro gamer move.
I like OA just for like Ohana. So I didn't want it to be Team Ohana. I just wanted it to be Ohana Gaming or like Ohana Esports. I was trying to think of something, bro. Like, you think of everything, it's FaZe Clan, 100 Thieves, Luminosity Gaming, Team Liquid. Like, there's always like a catchphrase, and there's no one-worded big team. And so Ohana Gaming was good, Team Ohana. There's different things I messed around with. No, nah, dude, he was 5 HP. He was 5 HP. No, dude. How many people are you looking for? 3 other content creators in addition to myself, but that's not a limit. If someone deserves it and I want someone in, they're in. Oh my god, V-Bucks! I got V-Bucks. You guys will see. Content will be good. Unfortunately, I can't really start too much content until we pick up the creators. Floral. Dude, if we ever get big enough where our team gets jerseys, which is the long-term goal, I hope this thing's around for years. I'm not trying to be a quick little three months we're in and we're out team, dude. I want years. Dude, imagine like a floral, like a Hawaiian themed jersey. Everybody's got their gaming jerseys. We just pull up to the joint with like speakers and dude. Did you already have people chosen or you start from scratch? I have 1 recruit and he will be announced next week. He will be announced next week. And then after that, I have no plans. I have no plans. Any other questions? Is he like cool? I don't want to give away who it is. He or she, I feel, is maybe, I think they grind harder than me. And I feel they just genuinely have a true passion for this industry. And I feel like they will be, I feel like they are exactly what I'm looking for this team, and it's gonna set the tone. But if you meet the requirements that I said earlier, and you are a grinder, and you have unique content, and you have a true passion, and you grind for the right reasons, you grind because you just want to and you enjoy it and you want to make it, not just because you care about the numbers or being on a team or anything like that. If you grind because you truly want to, there is a very high chance you'll get picked up, but also nothing's guaranteed. I'm going to be very picky about who I pick up because I've got a very specific vision and purpose and goal for how I'm going to do things. And we'll end the YouTube video there.